Good morning, this is Jim Williams with the Hurricane City Tropical Update for August 24th around 11 a.m. Well, we have a huge story unfolding in the Gulf of Mexico right now as Harvey is soon to become a hurricane, and the National Hurricane Center forecast track indicates that this could become a major hurricane prior to landfall. We also have an invest near the coast of Florida, and it is the silver anniversary of Hurricane Andrew making landfall in South Florida. Here is a radar animation from 1992, courtesy of the Hurricane Research Division in Miami. Hurricane Andrew, Category 5 hurricane heading into southern Dade County with winds of upwards of 175 miles an hour, caused total devastation in southern Dade County. I was up in Broward County, which is in the brush zone in the Pompano area. I was not in the core of Hurricane Andrew, but prognostication at that time, a couple days out, was that this was going to be a Broward County or northern Dade County storm. But it just goes to show you, everybody in hurricane-warned areas need to be prepared, because you never know when it gets down to 24 to 36 hours, exactly where the center of a hurricane is going to make landfall. Here is the front page of Hurricane City showing the forecast track from the National Hurricane Center indicating Harvey will now be a major hurricane prior to landfall. And I really think this thing could crank up. I'll get to those images in just a minute. But the current featured city is Port O'Connor. The forecast track takes it right near Corpus Christi, Texas. And this could shift either just south or just north of this forecast track. Again, that 24-hour period, as I should show you with the Andrew radar, could make all the difference in the world of who gets devastated by the right front quadrant of a major hurricane. That's a huge difference. So right now we're going to keep it at Port O'Connor, Texas, but it's looking like Saturday morning, early Saturday, starting around 3 a.m., lasting maybe till 10 a.m. or 12 noon, there's going to be hurricane conditions along the coast. We also have Invest 92L right there on the west coast of Florida, which is causing heavy rainfall in South Florida this morning. And that should linger for another 24 hours or so before the low kicks on off to the northeast. Here is a close-up floater loop enhanced image of Harvey, which is soon to become a hurricane. You can see how well-rounded this system has become over the past 12 hours or so. We have banding features, the classical look, and notice the roundness of this system. And indications from the Hurricane Hunter aircraft is that we do have an eye wall about 20 nautical miles wide right in the center of this system right now. And once this gets up to probably around 90 miles an hour, we're going to start to see an eye open up in here on satellite imagery. And from that point on, this could really intensify rapidly and become maybe even a Category 4 hurricane. But it's got everything going for it right now. And the system has got warm sea surface temperatures. If we put the SSTs up in here, we got some of these temperatures up in here right off the coast of Texas, probably about 100, 200 miles offshore, upwards of around 88 degrees. So piping hot waters to work with. This system will definitely go up and become a major hurricane. For those of you that follow me on Twitter at Hurricane City, got a treat. 2 days ago, I gave a good indication that this could become a major hurricane approaching the Texas coast. A couple of models were indicating that during the wee hours of the morning on the 22nd. I went ahead and posted about the sea surface pressure anomalies running well below normal in the Gulf of Mexico. So it appears that this forecast may end up coming to fruition, as we do have potential for a major hurricane strike in Texas. Here's an updated rainfall graphic from the National Hurricane Center. Upwards of 15 inches of rain over most of the Texas coastline as the slow-moving hurricane meanders for 48 hours starting on Friday and Saturday, maybe hopefully kicking out by Sunday as it weakens to a tropical depression or a remnant low. But rain is going to be the huge event. Now, as far as the storm surge is concerned, the National Hurricane Center has updated storm surge maps that are updated as each advisory is issued, and that is on the link from the tracking map on the front page of Hurricane City. I'm not going to dwell on that right at the moment because things can change based on intensity. In tomorrow's update video, I'll have more information about storm surge. Here is Corpus Christi in the Hurricane City database, and notice the red box at the top of the screen showing August 24th through the 30th. This is the most likely time for this city to be impacted by a hurricane directly, records going back to 1871, so it's dead on as far as the timing. In fact, the whole Texas coastline tends to get hit earlier than anybody else in the Atlantic Basin by hurricanes, so this is no surprise. But what is a surprise is this is getting a major hurricane, a potential major hurricane strike. It's not yet there for major, but it could become a major hurricane at landfall. And that only happens about 12% of all the systems that affect Corpus Christi are major. In fact, the last time a major hurricane hit Corpus Christi was back in 1970 as Hurricane Celia hit with 125-mile-per-hour winds. So this could be in the same ballpark, and that caused a whole bunch of damage in that area, so everybody really needs to be aware of what's happening. Now, the last time this area was impacted was all the way back 7 years ago. Back in 2010, Tropical Storm Hermine hit with 45-mile-per-hour winds. Now, as far as coverage on Harvey, I will be doing another update video tomorrow on this system, and then we're going to go into full mode coverage of this hurricane, which it will become. Starting tonight, we're going to do the hurricane, what normally would be the Hurricane Watch show. Tonight will be a pre-hurricane warning show, so to speak. Myself and Bill Phillips will be live tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, and we'll be live for about an hour or so discussing what could happen as Harvey makes it on shore. And then tomorrow night, we'll do another show on Hurricane Harvey. And then Saturday morning, when landfall is expected to occur, anywhere between 3 a.m. and 10 a.m., we'll do live coverage for the Hurricane Warning Show as this is making landfall. These are all archived on our video archive page, and we like to document every single hurricane that makes landfall in the United States. And this will be a doozy. This is going to be a big story, so we'll be covering it live as it happens early Saturday morning as the eye is making its way on shore. So that's it for now. I'll be back with another update tomorrow. I'm Jim Williams. Thank you for watching.